Good morning, YouTubers. I just wanted to bring something to your attention, something that I ran across this morning when I was on YouTube. I was doing a sub for sub kind of thing, and I found out there's a limitation on how many people that you can subscribe to within a particular amount of time. So if you are using sub for subs to gain your first 1,000 subscribers, I recommend you do it in moderation, because there is a limitation on how many people you can subscribe to in one day. So if people are, subscribing to you very fast and they want you to subscribe back to them, you're not going to be able to. There's a limitation on how many people you can subscribe back to. I'm not sure if there's a limitation on how many people can subscribe to you. I doubt there is, but there is one on how many you can subscribe to other people. And I found this out by I use Facebook groups, share groups to share my videos, and there's sub for sub communities on Facebook, and I'll post a status and I'll say sub for sub, check out my video, comment your links below, and they'll check out my video, they'll subscribe to my video, and then they'll leave their links for me to check out their video so I can subscribe and like their videos. When doing this earlier, I noticed that I couldn't subscribe to a particular person for some reason. I could like their video, but I couldn't subscribe to them. So I decided to check out a different device and register onto a different cell phone. And when I did this, it told me that to come back on a few hours, I've reached my limitation for subscribers. I wasn't aware of this at the time. I didn't know I had a limit on how many people I could subscribe to in a particular amount of time, but there is a limitation on it. I'm not sure what it is, if it's 50 or 100 or whatever it is, but there is some type of limitation on how many people you can subscribe to in a day or a particular amount of time. I want to also comment that if you are using sub for sub to gain your first 1,000 subscribers, don't use YouTube sub for sub or like the shout out stream. Use Facebook groups. There's YouTube share in India, there's YouTube share Europe, there's YouTube share UK, YouTube share United States, YouTube share permanent. There's numerous different share groups so you can share your videos and get plenty of subscribers and plenty of followers. But like I said, if you're gonna do it like that, you're gonna bump into a situation where you can't subscribe back to other people if they subscribe to you, and it's gonna put a hold on your sub for sub for the moment. So just a piece of advice for any of you out there doing sub for sub, that keep an eye on how many people you're subscribing to, because there is a limitation. And if you expect to hit your goal of 1,000 subscribers like I have, there's going to be little things like this that are going to stop you and slow you down for a little bit. I might only be off for a couple hours before it resets. I might have to be off for a day or so before it resets, but I'm going to have to sit back and find out what happens. To be honest, I'm not sure. But just keep that in mind, anybody who is doing this, that there is a limitation on them. And hitting your first 1,000 subscribers isn't easy. So doing these sub for sub things seems like the easy way out. It's really hard to gain your first 1,000 subscribers, and it seems like I was getting the hang of it by doing this. And I started gaining probably 20 to 50 subscribers per day. And this morning I went a little hard on it, and I added probably about 50 subscribers this morning, and it locked up on me and said I couldn't subscribe to a certain user or a certain channel, and that slowed me down. And the bad thing was I had probably 50 comments of other other YouTube channels that were trying to subscribe to me and have me subscribe to them, but I couldn't subscribe back to them. So it was almost pointless for me to just lie to the people and say that I subscribed to them when I really didn't. yeah, there's screenshot and everything, but this phone doesn't have screenshot on it. So people kind of have to take my word for it and believe in what I say. So I can't be lying and saying that I subscribed to their channel even though I didn't. So that's all I got for today. I hope everyone has a very blessed day. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of exercise. It's a little chilly out there this morning, so stay warm. And I hope you all have a good day. Peace.